In this video, I am going to show you how to use two apps that we will be using with the sixth graders when they come for the scavenger hunt. So the first one we'll be using is the Skitch app. And this one is to take pictures and to also do some annotations on top of the pictures. So that's what I was doing when I was playing. But all you're going to do is, let's go back. So it'll ask you to sign in and all that good stuff. But we're just going to go to the camera. And you guys are going to be taking pictures. So you don't need to use photos that are already on the iPads. Just go to the taking pictures. And then I'm just going to take a picture of this. And then after you have your picture, then you get to add text to it. So during the scavenger hunt, you'll be taking your group around, figuring out the clues, taking your group around, and once you get to the location that the clue points you to, you'll take a picture of your group at that location, and then you're going to put on the picture what the answer to the clue was and what location you are at. And you'll be doing this in the order that you found them in. So you just tap on the plus to add text, and this one might be, the answer to the clue might be a character. Okay, and so after I put that on there, I can move it around. And you can also move these little arrows and stuff around. You can make them bigger. You can point to something. And then if I want to add text again, I can go up here to more tools, and they come up right here, and I can add the place where it is. And I'm going to add the library. And so all I did was click on the more tools over here, and it was up here and it brought up the other tools. Okay, so if you click on that again, it'll bring up more tools. So after you have your words, you have your picture, you have the answer to the riddle, and you have the place written on there, then you're going to go up here to the share button in the upper right, and you actually just want to add this to your camera roll. Actually, it's not going to be share, it's just going to be save. I'm sorry, that was wrong. So it's just going to be saved to your photos, and then it'll have this little the little check mark on the top, and that's all you need to do in the Skitch app. So then you can go out, and in your camera roll, you'll be able to see that last picture is there. And there it is. So you'll have all of your pictures in your camera roll. Now, after you have all of those, then you need to go into the app Flipagram. And I think I'm going to have to change this a little bit so I can show you. And then this, it'll have you, the very first time you download it, it'll have you create an account and all of that good thing. But what you're going to do is down here at the bottom, you're just going to click on this little plus sign to start your own Flipagram. Now, what a Flipagram is, it's a collection of pictures that you turn into a short video. And it's just like a slideshow that gets advanced on its own, except yours will be a collection of the pictures you've taken throughout the scavenger hunt. So it'll be a memory of your time together. So to create a Flipagram, now you'll see right here that I have two Skitch photos already, and so Skitch actually will show you the ones that you had collected and taken on that app. Or you can do photos from just your camera roll too. So let me just choose a couple. So I'm just going to choose 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you will have 10 pictures from all 10 locations that you went. So you will not need to do the Flipagram until you get all the way done with all of your pictures. So Just remember that. Then you click next in the upper right, and then each one of these pictures is called a moment. And so if you want to do anything to them, you can. If you forgot to add one, you can always go back down here and add more moments. And let's say I'll add this one, and I can just go back to next, and it just adds it right on. You can sort them. You can fit them if you want to do a different kind of way to see the picture. You can do that, but you probably won't need to do any on that. And just click next. Oh, I forgot one thing. You can actually click into each picture and you can edit it, you can crop it, you can rotate it. You can write some more text on it if you forgot to put maybe the place on one of yours. You can write on here. Maybe you forgot the Taylor Lab. Okay, so you can actually write on it when it's in Flipagram as well. And just click done, and it'll save it as that. And then after you get done with all of that, you can go to next in the upper right. Now here is where you get to add a title. And so let's go Jennifer's group. And you can title it whatever you want to, but I would suggest you put your name somewhere in there, or if your team wants to decide on a team name, that's totally fine with me as well. You can actually put audio with this. You can put your own music. You can actually record your voice if you want to put something else on there, but that makes the file a lot larger to be able to send. So you don't have to do that. You can if you would like. Now on the speed, this is the speed that the pictures are going to go by. And so right now I only have 5 pictures in there. And so I can make the pictures go by slower, which makes the video longer, or I can make them go by really quickly, which makes the video shorter. Okay, so you can switch that around. You can also add filters, which are just fun. You can have them in black and white or sepia, or have a kind of a haze around it, whatever you want to do. I'm going to leave it like that. You can also add some more text if you would like as well, but I'm not going to do that. Now, this is the place where you can actually preview it as well. So if you click the play button, it'll show you what your movie is going to look like. Okay? So then as long as, if you want to go back and edit it, then you can. If not, just click next in the upper right. And then a caption, or it's pretty much the same as your title if you want it to be. If you want to title it something else, if your group decides to, that's fine. I'm just going to do Jennifer's group. And then this is where I would like for you to share it with me in an email. And so you just click on email, and then you'll do it. It takes it just a second because it's actually creating your video. So it will take it just a second. And there's a lot of other ways that you can share it as well, but for this project, let's just stick with email because we do not have permission to share it on Facebook or Twitter. So, and my email is jfox@spuniv.edu. And then you would want to do them with Mrs. Schuler's email as well. C. Schuler, SHULER, @stockton.k12.mo.us, and then just click send, and it'll go. And then you just click on the X, and then it is saving your Skitch, or your Flipagram, I'm sorry, to the camera roll, as a video. You can also get the copy of a link right there, and you can also share it from this page as well. And so that is what your group will be creating during the scavenger hunt that we have with them on Thursday. So if you have an iPad or a tablet, and you can download these apps, they're both free. So if you download them, you can play around with them just to be familiar with them before Thursday. And that's it.